Prize release with no promo. It was only on Apple Music the first day. It just went up on Spotify 9 days ago. We don't hear about the streams. This song was a fun no billboard, nothing like that. It was a surprise release with no promo. It was only on Apple Music the first day. It just went up on Spotify 9 days ago. We don't hear about the streams.
Now, listen, you guys, in today's episode of I Told You So, yeah, I did tell you so, okay? What did I tell you? Did I not tell you that this was going to happen? I told you that it was going to be like this, but some of you called me all sorts of names. Some of you called me a hater. Some of you said that I don't support black women. Some of you used being a barb as an insult. But well, here we are today. And the results are in, ladies and gentlemen, and well, it's a flop as predicted. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Now, here's the thing. I had made a different video from this one. But then the news came in and, Bongo 2's results for her album, for her self-titled album, which was intended to end Nicki Minaj since, the lead single seemingly from that album is the His Trick that went number one. And people were denying that, well, the reason why His went number one is because she was talking about Nicki Minaj. Yeah. So that particular album is what we're talking about. It seems like the results, the verdict is out. And it is actually being reported that it debuted at number 3 with 64K units first week. Now, a moment of silence for the botties. Do they have feelings though? Because I'm like, who's on Twitter out there making up excuses? Because why is it you guys have the energy to flood Twitter with a bunch of excuses when you could have used the same energy to go and stream music for your favorite? Or how I wish that these people that come out here policing us for quote unquote not supporting a black woman, quote unquote, oh my God, she's still winning. If you are in my comment section right now and you are trying to police me over this, I've got beef with you. Because how could you let your favorite flop? Okay, you have all this energy to be checking me, to be checking us, to be advocating, being Twitter activists for this woman, and yet you don't have the energy to go stream and buy her music. Like, I promise you, if I catch you in my comment section and you are a bottie, we're going to have issues because you do not like this girl at all. You don't support this girl at all. You do lip service. That's what you do. Okay, you just do lip service. That's all you do for this woman. You don't help her in any way. Okay, so you guys, amidst obviously this news that Bongo 2 has flopped, the Barbz are having FILTH Day. It is FILTH Day, for the Barbz on Twitter, with a lot of them basically saying what I'm saying today and what I'll keep saying in this video, which are basically 4 words: I told you so. I think I'm just going to title this video I told you so, because there's nothing that I will say in this video that I have not said before. Okay, the delusion comes in when you guys first of all compare these women to Nicki Minaj, and when they fail to accomplish what you want them to accomplish, you turn around and you try and shift and change the goalpost. Now you're coming with excuses. She's independent. Somebody even said that, oh well, she's 30. And I'm just like, oh my God. How many excuses are you going to have with this, for this woman? Hopefully, this is where the delusion ends for her. I hope from now she gets free, of the idea or the imagination that she's anyway close to Nicki Minaj. I hope this serves, as a saving moment for her. Because up to now, I think she's been living in delusion, and Bot Nation has been lying to her that they will be able to make her replace Nicki Minaj. And so hopefully for her now, this is a wake-up call to realize that, it's not enough to lay down with, allegedly those from that nation, so allegedly, so I hope this goes to serve as a warning to her. That being said, it seems like Nicki Minaj is out there making people mad because she's out there tweeting Chucky emojis, Chucky videos, and the internet is like, oh, how could she do that? Oh, how could she do? I mean, are you not the same people who were clowning Nicki Minaj for selling 100K? Huh? We're not the same people. So what changed today? Literally, what changed today? Are we not keeping the same energy? Personally, I'm loving all these Chucky emojis. Nicki Minaj deserves to do this. This girl even had the audacity to say that Nicki Minaj's time is up and all these other gimmicks that she did. So even with those gimmicks, even with putting the behind out of that album, here we are with yet another flop behind of an album. Now, throughout this video, we're going to be taking commercial breaks for those of you who might want to drink water. Now, here is a snippet of Bongo 2 allegedly letting anime fans know what is happening with the with the album, and this time the commercial break is actually translated. So yeah, enjoy.
最初の日は Apple Music だけでした。3日前に Spotify にアップされました。再生回数は気にしていません。この曲は天気なんだけど、ビルボードにはおらない。そういう感じじゃなくて、これはストーリーのための曲。
Well, welcome back after the commercial break. It seems like, well, the wheel of excuses has been expanded by the Barbz with new excuses actually, being brought up, excuses like it was released 4th of July weekend and she didn't have big features, she had less songs, and somebody was out there saying that, well, y'all love preying on a black woman's downfall. Somebody said there's another one. She still has three Grammys. And I feel like mentioning a Grammys in this moment, it's more of a drag than an excuse. If they were smart, they wouldn't even bring the scammers up. Because what exactly are you saying about the scammers? If you're telling that a 3 times scammy winning artist is failing to sell more than 20K pure sales. She sold 15K. In pure sales, okay? So I feel like the more you bring up this entire Grammy situation, you're actually doing her and the award board a disservice, because it only goes to show you how insane these awards are. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, on this wheel of excuse, which one is your favorite? Which one have you seen being used more than the other excuses? Let me know about that in the comment section. Personally, I do feel like Nicki Minaj should keep her feet on this girl's neck. I don't feel sorry for her, unfortunately. I mean, if what's good for the goose is good for the gander, we have said it before. If Nicki Minaj can be trolled and dragged about album sales and things that are beyond album sales, so can Bongo too. Okay, this is not Animal Farm. No animal is more equal than the other. It's the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you were bold enough to do it with Nicki Minaj, it should be done also to Bongo too, okay? No one is an exception. And a lot of you like to come here and say that, oh, wow, Barbz are obsessed, Nicki Minaj is bitter and obsessed. And I'm like, if we're going to use that logic, even you are obsessed. Especially if it's your second time here and you've called me a bab and you've called me biased and stuff like that. So clearly you know what's up, but you're here. So if Nicki is obsessed, if the Barbz are obsessed, then what are you? Obsessed. I'm enjoying this, honestly. I'm enjoying this not because of anything, but because you guys like to downplay what another person is able to achieve. And one person who ate humble pie really quickly is none other than Hitkid. Hitkid really believed that with the help of Bot Nation, Bongo 2 would be able to go number 1. He said, Megan, we finna go number 1. And today he said only on Twitter is where you will see people thinking being top 3 on Billboard is bad. How can I not laugh at this? Like, honestly, how can I not laugh at this? Okay, these people set their own standards for themselves. When they fail to beat them, they want us to not hold them accountable to the standards that they set themselves. I'm sorry, if you're saying that you're going to go number 1, we will be expecting you to go number 1. If you don't go number 1, we'll obviously question you. Why did you not go number 1? And that's exactly the type of time we are on today. Why? Oh my God, I'm really having, a great time right now. And that all goes back to what I always say about not biting more than you can chew. I say this, she's not yet on Nicki Minaj's level, like I told you. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, how are you guys feeling about this entire thing that is going down? Personally, I'm just looking and I'm like, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Speaking about Bongo 2, Cousin Sloth and Drake, well, shout out to Miranda for bringing this to my attention. Now, it seems like people are analyzing the fact that, well, Cousin Sloth was out there seemingly taking pictures with, Bongo 2's ops. By Bongo 2's ops, obviously, I mean Drake, okay? Cousin Sloth has got a picture with Drake, and people started questioning a loyalty to Bongo 2, saying, how could you boldly take a picture with your friend's op when you seem to be tight and things like that? Now, about that entire situation, you guys, there are no friends in this game, okay? That's the truth of the matter. At the end of the day, it's each man for himself, and this entire girls go narrative that they're trying to push, or this female rap unity thing that they're trying to push, it's not practical when you look at it at the end of the day, because, well, everybody wants the bigger piece of the pie, okay? Cousin Sloth may be content being a lap dog or a chihuahua running around Bongo 2, but I know that Yo Gotti show that's not enough for him. Yo Gotti wants his artist to even become bigger than that. So Yo Gotti is not looking at Glow and saying, oh, it is enough that while she is in, Bongo 2's shadow. No, that's not enough, okay? He wants something better for his artist. So, of course, Yo Gotti is going to tell Glow, well, we're at this party, you better network the behind out of everything, okay? You better go out there, talk to Judas Degrassi, because at the end of the day, if you do make a song with Judas Degrassi, it will, do good for you. So she's obviously not going to be inheriting every beef that Bongo 2 has, because if we're going to be honest, a lot of male rappers in this industry, a lot of them really don't mess with Bongo 2 because of what happened with Tory Lanez. A lot of them may come and say that, oh well, wrong was done, but deep down they don't mess with this girl. So to expect Cousin Sloth to out there saying that to say that she's not going to be hanging with everybody who has issues with Bongo 2, that's just doing herself a disservice, because at the end of the day, they already had a collaboration together. You can't keep collaborating just the two of them. She's gonna need to collaborate with more bigger artists, and Yo Gotti would want her to take every chance there is out there to network and mix and mingle with people. So I don't think that this is anything bigger than what we are seeing. There are no friends in this game. These girls try and sell this female rap unity so that a lot of you can come out there and say that, well, Nicki does not get along with people. Well, Nicki is not a girl's girl. That's why they overdo this entire female rap unity sisterhood kind of thing. It's so you guys can think they are the sweetest, nicest, but I promise you, it all comes down to, each person for themselves. So that's what I think about that entire situation. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to talk about Jatavia. So Jatavia, like I told you in the other video that I did, she performed at Essence, and it seems like people are out here policing her weight. I don't like that a little bit. I feel like she was looking good. I feel like even if she has a little bit of weight on her, she's actually carrying the weight in a good way. She's carrying it well. It's in her hips, it's in her bust area, and stop it. Don't do that with Jatavia, okay? So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that, you guys. Lastly, I'm gonna talk about Milagro and Armon Wiggins. It seems like Armon Wiggins was out there making it known that he's not loyal to anyone, and was talking about how Milagro expected him to not say his opinion. And I'm like, Armon, it's not so much of you having an opinion, it's you siding with nonsense like a non-black person calling a black person the ninja word at a workplace. That's what this is about. If you had said that, well, the Transformer makes good music, that's your opinion, nobody would be caring about it. But to protect the other word stuff, the racist word thing, to protect somebody who's being that allegedly, in my own opinion, that's far from you expressing your opinion. That's you just being begged to be a lip dog. That's why, people have got an issue with you. And for him to try and make it seem like, well, the only reason why Milagro felt some type of way is because he refused to inherit Milagro's beef with the Transformer. Honestly, it's insane. Amon, stop deflecting. The real issue is that you were out there defending nonsense. That is nonsense. You can talk to people, you can be mad at people, but you can't be calling people the ninja word, especially who are ninjas. Like, why would you call a grown behind man a hoo-ha ninja? That's very disrespectful. And the fact that is out there in this audio trying to make it seem like, well, it's an issue where it's just beef and stuff like that. Stop it, Amon. Stop it. Okay, so I'm gonna insert the audio of what he had to say, and you guys, I will catch you tomorrow. I literally need to go and rest now. I will catch you tomorrow, you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy what Amon had to say, and also let me know what you think about everything that he had to say. Until my next one, see you.
This goes for I don't give a shit. Pick a bitch, pick a name, pick a at. I don't give a fuck. My name is Armon Wiggins. I reserve the right, and I hope now once you guys get this and screen record it and send it out. I reserve the right to have an opinion, to make a phone call, to amend with whoever the fuck I want to. If you feel that it looks crazy, if you feel like it looks weird, that's fine. That's totally up to you. I really personally don't give a does. It's for me. But does that mean that I have a problem with Milagro? No. Does that mean that she needs to have a problem with me? No. Just like people may have thought it looked crazy that me and her were cool after we were beefing. I'm not friends with Cardi B, but I don't have no problem with her. I'm not taking on Milagro's beef with Cardi B. I'm not taking on Cardi B's beef with Milagro. I don't talk to neither one of them about each other. And so if I want to get on here and I say, hey, I agree with Cardi B for going to fuck off on her production, then I agree with that because, bitch, I know how I am with my production shit, whether I'm paying or not. Now, hey, maybe could it have been a situation, maybe she could have used different language? Absolutely. But I still would have went off and I agree with it. Am I going to get into the weeds of whatever her and Milagro got going on? No. But for people and fans to try to make it seem like I can't have an opinion on that, absolutely not. When Milagro when I made the call with Cardi B, she was on the phone on station and I heard it herself and she said it looks crazy and looked away, just as though she can have an opinion on me having a phone call with Cardi B and giving her thoughts publicly. I can give my thoughts publicly on Cardi B and not on her. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck whoever feel away because people have their thoughts and opinions on what I do all day long publicly, and I'm going to reserve that right to do the motherfucking same. Period. So anybody or everybody or whoever can take that however the fuck they want to.
Yes,
I just
and
want to make that clear.
it's funny that you brought this up because we were literally just talking about this on my space like 30 minutes ago, and I agree. People were like, "Oh, like you agreed, you agreed what Cardi B did, and maybe the language wasn't the best, but you would have went out too." And from what I understand, people were like, "Oh, well, from a Milagro standpoint, I guess like you publicly." It basically, I guess, endorsing Cardi B she felt a way about it. But I'm like, well, that's his opinion. Like, you have a
And
right to have your opinion.
respect with because I fuck with Milagro, but let's just call a thing a thing respectfully. I don't really because at the end of the day, when I made the phone call with Cardi B, she publicly went and talked about how crazy and weird it looked. So
Right.
it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. So y'all gonna
Good for the gander.
what y'all gonna stop doing is making it seem like I can't have an opinion, but everybody can have an opinion on me here.
And
And and Arman, I never told you this, but the only reason why I watch you is that because you only say your honest opinion, and you're very objective about what you say, and you're not on, and you're very smart.
That was weird and looked crazy, but she can say that, but I can't say I agree with Cardi B because that's some shit I actually do.
Yes,
You
but
know what I
trust me,
mean?
like, hmm but when
That's
you
some shit
have
that I would
people
actually
hate,
do. So to get
Mhm.
online and say what looks crazy and looks whatever, whatever. So you use that as a content moment. You could have called me if you felt a way. You didn't. You went on your platform. So, girl, and which is fine. But I don't need nobody coming to me telling me that I'm flip flopping on nobody when If anybody, if it was really an issue, if it was some tea like that, you can call me. But you went on your platform and talked about how crazy and weird it looked and whatever, whatever, whatever. That's fine. It's content. Do it. I fuck with you. It's no tea. You see, I'm not. I didn't say shit about it until now. Until everybody started making it seem like I fucking somehow, did something wrong to her. Bitch, please get
Right.
the
And
fuck out of here
I
with
had
that.
said, like, you don't take up other people's plights. Like, her issues with Cardi B and Henny, like, that's not your thing. Like,
I'm
keep your
not getting
focus on
into
the
that bag.
music.
I'm not getting
Right.
into that bag with her and Cardi B. Like, if anything, I've also tried to amend that. But let me just say this: at the end of the day, Cardi B, Milagro, none of these people pay my mother bills.
Period.
And
I
just
know
like
that's right.
Milagro, when she has to do her content, she went on a public platform and said it looked crazy and it looked weird. I'm okay, that's cool. She didn't call me. She went on station head.
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, you did what you needed to do for your business, your brand, you did your content. It's no tea. If I make a call to Cardi B because I don't have a personal issue or we got an issue and we need to air it out and we're gonna talk and whatever the case may be and we in a place of peace, that's really nobody's fucking business. But but because I brought it to the line and if you want to have commentary on, that's cool. That's cool and that's fine and dandy. But if I want to make peace with motherfucking anybody in this world, that's my mother prerogative. And I don't owe nobody no motherfucking explanation on that I do that's going to move forward for my business, my brand, and my peace at the end of the day. Just like I'm not going to try to control her from what she posts, what she say on her platform, because I can't do it. And nobody's going to, you can have your opinion on it, but it ain't going to change. If I want to call Saucy Santana and Jason Lee and cry and beg and plead, I'll do it. And I don't give a. It's my prerogative. It's for me. I don't care what nobody's, because at the end of the day, nobody's providing me with opportunities. I have to do it for myself. As long as I'm not sitting on the phone trashing Milagro to Cardi B or trashing Cardi B to Milagro Grams during this time, bitch, it's cool. I'm
Hmm.
good. Like I'm not getting in the now. That's some female shit that I'm not getting in the middle of. That's not my business. I don't care about that. I really don't. That has nothing to do with me. Okay. People could have said Cardi B felt this way when I interviewed Milagro. People could have said whatever. People try to always put me in a battle with people, and it's like, well, why? Like on either side? Where the fuck do I always have to be loyal to anybody, but nobody has to be loyal to me?
Right.
I always got to be. Well, you jumped. You chose Milagro. You chose Cardi B. But shit, Cardi B's done shit like Milagro goes live and discusses it to her fans, but I gotta sit and be loyal to every bitch. Kiss my ass. And anybody that feel away, fuck,
Mm.
because bitch,
Well.
I don't keep that same energy for me. Talk about you when we're together. Same thing with Milagro. Me and Cardi B's thing was completely outside of you, and so I'm going to make peace with her because far as it's kept, I was cool with her before I was cool with you. So it's like, girl, whatever. But we built our own relationship, so it's like, girl, I'm not getting in the middle of their shit. That's just not. I'm just not doing it. And if I have an opposing opinion from her, whole trial together and had an opposing opinion. Okay, and we still maintained it. I'm not gonna jump on a Cardi B. I don't like Cardi B because Milagro don't like Cardi B. And I'm not gonna jump on I hate Milagro because Cardi B don't like her. That has nothing to do with me because I
Right.
like both of them. It's no shade. But what I'm not gonna do is feel like I have to be bullied into picking a side, just like I did when Cardi B and Ken Barbie was going at it with. I'm not getting in the middle of that. I don't do that shit. If I agree with Cardi B, I agree with Cardi B. And if I want to call her, I will mother call her. If you feel like that's weird, you feel like that's crazy, you could have called me. But if you decide to go online, that's fine too. That was your choice. That was your prerogative. But I don't need near fuck. I got it. Don't try to control my shit.
Mm.